Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Another day, another tarot tag. I'm really loving these. Get to talk to so many different people, and this tarot tag that I'm talking about today is called Spread Love, about tarot spreads, is by Samantha Menzo, who I'd never seen it before. So yay, hi Samantha. Brilliant tag. I'm so glad to meet you through the powers of YouTube. It's a 6-question tag, so here we go. The first spread you used, where did you learn it? I had a tarot deck before, but it was Rider-Waite-Smith and I didn't get on with it. So I put it in a cupboard somewhere and I didn't touch it for years. But a couple months before I actually got my first tarot decks, again to actually start studying tarot, I was already starting to watch tarot videos. And one of the people I used to watch a lot was Daily Tarot Girl. And she does a weekly video where she uses a 3-card spread to talk about what's coming up for the week. And yeah, when I first started doing tarot, I used to do a 3-card, like a weekly draw, so 3 cards for the week, and then a daily draw. Have you ever created your own spread? Not really. But I like doing the 3-card spread and then changing up the meanings of each position. I will be able to talk today, hopefully. And sometimes I use like 2 3-card spreads to sort of look at a situation. I've done that recently where I had a personal stuff going on, and I did 3 cards on the actual problem and then 3 cards on how to deal with it. So yeah. And then number 3, on average, how many cards do you like to use in your spread, either for yourself or for others? Well, I don't read for others, so it's just for myself. And that's the same thing, about 3 to 6 cards, really. Favourite most used spread and why? My most used really is deck interviews, because whenever I get a new deck, before I start using it, really, I like to do a deck interview, and that's just to get a feel for the card, and yeah. But I also like doing, and that's not like, I don't do that often, obviously, but I like doing the year ahead. This is my 2nd year that I've done that, and I also did a very nice New Year / birthday spread that Katey Flowers did, which was really cool, and that had, I think it was 12 or 13 cards, I can't remember, no, maybe even more, because it had like all these different components and it was really cool. I will try and find that video and link it down below. Have you ever had a spread that didn't work? I don't understand why a spread wouldn't work, because you've got your positions and what the cards would mean. Maybe the outcome isn't what you were looking for, but I can't understand why a spread wouldn't work. Any advice for beginners? And as a beginner, what do you struggle with or have questions about regarding the spreads? I still consider myself a beginner, even though I'm like an intermediate beginner, I suppose. And when I really was an absolute beginner, I would say take it easy, and you don't have to do the massive elaborate spreads, or even just the Celtic Cross. You know, you can just stick to 1 card a day, or like I said, maybe even 3 cards. Yeah, you don't have to go massively overboard. I've even heard of people that like to use the whole deck as a spread, and I don't even know where I would put that. You'd have to have a big table to do that. I'm looking around like, no, unless I use the floor, there's no space. And things I struggle with myself. Sometimes when I do a 3-card reading, I have the separate positions, and I would like to get a bit more fluent in reading the whole thing. Yeah, so to sort of conclude it all. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't really work for what you've said the positions were going to be, but yeah, sort of like an overall kind of. Am I making sense? I hope I am. I can also hear the ice cream van going around, and he's playing a Teddy Bear's Picnic. What does the van, like the ice cream man, play where you are? We used to have, where I used to live in Chelmsford, they used to play, I think it was Greensleeves that they used to play, which I always thought was an odd choice for like something to attract children. Teddy Bear's Picnic, I can understand. But yes, so that was the last question, really. I'd like to get sort of, yeah, that I can see the whole thing instead of just the individual cards, and sort of, yeah, come to a conclusion with the 3 cards. Yeah, that was it. Thank you very much, Samantha, for doing this tag, and I'm really enjoying your channel. I've gone through a couple of your videos now. Thanks everyone for watching, and for leaving comments and being all brilliant and lovely, and I hope to see you again very, very soon.